Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to your mid-month reading for October 2016. You can see I have a little different setup here. I'm not going to waste any time. I'm just going to go right ahead and dig in for you guys. These cards here represent your main energy for the next 2 weeks. And you have the Eight of Cups. By the way, there are a lot of eights on this reading. And eights represent you trying to reconcile the spiritual with the physical. And in that, it does represent balance, like the six. You have a lot of eights here, so you're trying to achieve some kind of balance. And you're trying to use your spirituality to fulfill you in a physical way, and that could mean money or anything on this plane, okay? Let me get back to your overall energy for this next 2 weeks. You have the Eight of Cups with the Jack of Diamonds. Some of you are leaving a job. It could involve sales. It's some kind of situation, financial situation that you are leaving, or either you're leaving a younger person that has a lot of earth energy. Could be their sun, moon, or rising sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And like I said, the person could be younger than you. And it may have been a situation where you felt like this was a karmic relationship. You could have felt like this was the one. At one point, you did achieve happiness with this Ace of Cups here. And you felt some type of balance in your love relationship. And here we do have an earth sign, male or female, a page, once again telling me it could have been someone who was younger than you. Maybe they just acted immature if they're not younger than you. And with the Seven of Clubs here, which represents spiritual guidance, you could have felt like at one point this person was spiritually sent to you. Now, as far as money goes, some of you are leaving one situation for another situation that you could feel was spiritually, that you were spiritually led to, excuse me. And here's the offer right here. So this could be a money offer that has come to you guys and it caused you to feel like you needed to leave something else. And this is the overall energy for the next 2 weeks. And you could already be going through some of this, okay? All right, in the week coming up, you have the Seven of Pentacles with the Three of Clubs, with the King of Spades as a clarifier. Some of you have been waiting for something to bear fruit. The Three of Clubs represents creativity. If this was a money situation, it could have been something that required you to be very artistic and creative, perhaps writing or visual art, and you did master that. For some of you, you are undecided on something that you've been waiting for to bear fruit, if it's a love relationship. And with the Queen of Swords here, someone could have told you exactly how they feel in the situation. This is the personality of the Queen of Swords. It could have been an air sign energy person, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. She's seen as being very cold, but that's only because she's been through a lot and not a lot gets by her. She's very fair in her directness though. So with the Joker here, this person could have just come out of left field with this. All right, and also this is a spiritual initiate. The good side of this card is it could be a very enjoyable card and leading you to a new way of life because it is the spiritual initiate. So whatever comes out of her mouth here, it's leading, I feel that it may have caught you off guard, but it's leading you somewhere good with this Eight of Hearts. The Eight of Hearts is being focused on love, having an abundance of power as far as love, okay? If this is you guys holding this energy right now, you're going to be connecting with a lot of people. Even though this is swords, You could simply be holding this energy right now if this is not an air sign person that you're dealing with, okay? And it's going to lead you to connect with a lot of people and perhaps to a new lifestyle. I know this card could be kind of a downer, but I have to read the meaning of it in conjunction with what I see here. And I don't see anything horrible about it in this setting right here. Maybe a little indecisiveness in dealing with this person, or just indecisiveness on your craft or how you're earning your money right now. But you will prevail. You have the King of Spades here. Mastery inside and out, okay? And once again, here's another 8. So you are determined to get what you want right now, okay? And the last week of the month, you have the 2 of Cups with the 2 of Hearts. So whether this is love or a money situation, you are deciding to go ahead with it. This could be the contract. This is the union. And with the 6 of Diamonds here, this is allowing you to pay some kind of debt. If this is love, I feel like you feel like this is some kind of good payback, good karmic payback here, okay? With the 8 of Swords, once again, another 2 more 8s here. You're very focused now with these 8s, okay? Even though there's some kind of contract or union here, a part of you could feel like this. You could feel bound and imprisoned, but you're really not, because you could get out at any time. But this is something that you're mentally focused on. The 2 of Diamonds is a business agreement. For some of you, you are going into business with your lover or your loved one, and it's making you feel bound, and I can see why, because sometimes when you mix business and love, it doesn't really go well together. Like, say, for instance, you want to leave this person, you may be thinking of it like that, like if I ever leave, we still have this business to run, okay? For some of you, this is what you are dealing with these 2 money cards here. You're going into business with someone that you're feeling on an emotional level as well. All right, for some of you, if that's not the case, this just represents a commitment. All right, and you may feel like you owe this to this person, or you may feel like this person owes this to you, but in some aspect you feel kind of locked in now. And you're really mentally focused on feeling like this. Okay, and for the overall outcome, there's a lot going on here. I had to do a little bit more clarifying for you guys. You have the Strength, the Tower, just ignore the rest of this, I'm going to come back, and the 6 of Wands and the 7 of Diamonds, okay? With the Tower here, you have this 4 of Hearts originally. I'm telling you how I laid it out originally. And with the Strength, you had this 3 of Hearts originally. And I clarified the crap out of these, okay? With the Strength, for some of you, I can see why you may feel locked in here, because for some of you, there's been 2 people, and maybe this union here is you finally decided to drop someone, and you could be a little fearful, but there definitely could have been 2 people you were dealing with. You were indecisive on the value of both of them. You're trying to decide which one is more valuable, but then you made a choice and an offer. For others of you, there were maybe 2 sources of income that you're dealing with, and you could still have those. You could be just dealing with 2 sources of creative income. Okay, and it's something that it makes you feel like you have some value, okay? And it's creating some balance in your emotions here. And with the Strength card here, if you're dealing with two people, one of them could be Leo. And once again, we have another 8. So you guys are determined to get what you want these 2 weeks. You're making a choice between two people here, or either some of you have 2 jobs. And if you have the 2 jobs, I feel like you might like it that way. If it's 2 jobs, it's creating some kind of happiness for you. And in that case, I can see why you feel like this, because you're probably just overworked. You're focused on these business deals. And for those of you with money concerns only, this is a contract. You're trying to get paid, all right? So some of you could be keeping these 2 jobs. If it's 2 people, you are narrowing it down to 1. And you're trying to have strength while you do that. With this Tower, I should put this over here. With this Tower and this 4 of Hearts, some kind of shakeup in the home, or some kind of shakeup where there once was emotional stability. Like I said, you are narrowing it down. With the Magician, you're trying to manifest what you want, like I said. Okay, and one of these relationships that you are or were dealing with is codependent, and you know this. So there's going to be some kind of shakeup in a situation that once gave you emotional stability, or you're shaking it up just so you can have this. And that will be the case if you're choosing one person now. For some of you, this is a job where you're working yourself to the bone, and there was a shakeup so you could have this peace of mind here, okay? In that case, the Tower card would have been a situation where you caused this on purpose to manifest what you want, which is this mental stability. If you're going to keep your 2 sources of income, that income is going to cause this, all right? Okay, you have the 6 of Wands with the 7 of Diamonds. And do you see the progression here? You have the 6, which is balance once again. 6, 7, 8, 9, and then this 6 of Clubs is balance and communication. So there's going to be some kind of victory here. And as for finances you've been waiting on, there's going to be some kind of ending of communications that leads to something new. You use your willpower and determination to get there. And now you feel like you can speak your piece. Okay? So it's a progression for you guys. If you're going to keep these 2 jobs, right now, if it's money or 2 sources of income, I think eventually you're going to let one go so you can be here. But I just have a gut feeling that you're going to, if it's 2 sources of income, you're going to keep them for a while. But you're eventually probably going to let one go as you progress in the other. But I think this Strength card is not here for nothing, okay? You're going to keep these for a while. And I hope I'm making sense here. Let me reiterate, if it's love, I feel like you're going to make a choice simply because of this Ace of Hearts. Some kind of new love. And then with the Tower here, I just feel like if it's love, you're going to choose one. But if it's a job, I think you're going to keep both of them for a while. That's why you have the Strength card, the strength to get through this. And then you're going to, I think you're going to drop one because you're feeling overworked. So you can have this emotional stability here. And you're going to be victorious. And there will be some kind of ending. It's not going to be bad. Okay, you will be victorious. And I hope I'm making sense here. It looks like an overall good 2 weeks for you guys. Just some decisions to make. You can make it through with whatever this is. Your money is looking good though. You just may have to do a little overwork for a while and then you can drop one of them. All right, Scorpio, I will see you guys for the November monthlies and take care.